Catalina Aircraft Company has engineered the amphibious multi-role Orcon to support marine combat operations in aviation assault roles worldwide. Drawing on the historic legacy of amphibious aviation operations, the Catalina Orcon fills a key role of deploying and keeping Marines on mission. Designed for expanded O-line flight maintenance, the Catalina Orcon is built to sustain the amphibious advantage. Visit catalina-aircraft.com to learn more.
Hey Scuttlebutt listeners, welcome to episode 247. This week, we bring you another installment of World of Wargaming with two gamers who need little introduction, Aidan and Noah Ruble. These two gaming aficionados were kind enough to take time out of their busy schedules to come on under threat of much tearing of clothes and gnashing of teeth from their father and give us their review of Not a Very Good Teacher's memory game, Mission Match. Our experts give us their review of the game, discuss the game's mechanics and how it's unique from other memory games, and what they like and don't like about it. It was a lot of fun to have these two on the show and to get an assessment of a kids game from the targeted audience, kids. They do a great job, and I hope it motivates you to check out Mission Match and to see what Not a Very Good Teacher is all about. This is episode 247. Hey Scuttlebutt listeners, thank you for joining us and your continued support. I'm Vic, and I'm really excited. My two guests today really need no introduction. You probably know one of them because he built a area in Minecraft that you will spawn mobs, so kind of a mob area, which happened to be on my island. But Aidan Ruble, the mob spawn creator,
Noah helped.
And Noah helped. And then, my second guest is Noah Ruble, who you guys all may know from having 43 knockouts in his last session of Super Smash Brothers.
I got very close.
You got very close, but yeah, 43.
You got 32.
And these two illustrious war gamers took on 6 combatants in a 3-round battle royale in Super Smash Brothers. So, serious war gamers here. Aidan Ruble, Noah Ruble, thank you so much for being here today. Yeah. You know what I mean? I just said thank you.
I was supposed to say something. Thanks.
Okay, yeah, all right. Okay.
You can edit that part out. All right.
We're not editing anything. Okay, so the reason that I have you guys here, though, is because we recently got a copy of the game called Mission Match, America's Game, America's Kids, and it's made by Not a Very Good Teacher, and the Not is scratched out. This is a veteran-founded, veteran-made game by Not a Very Good Teacher. And we had a chance to play it, and so as part of our World of Wargaming segment, I wanted to have two players who have played it give their review. So, what do you guys think? What's your Amazon review of this game? Go ahead, Aidan. All right, Noah, kick us off.
So, Amazon review is 5 stars, right?
Yeah, generally it's 5 stars.
Right.
Yeah.
So, I'd give it a 4.5.
Okay, 4.5 out of 5 stars.
Yeah. I really liked about it. I feel like it's just really cool, but I like the mission cards. It's just the one thing I like the mission cards, the pairs, the added pass, shuffle, exercise, and so on.
Oh, the action cards?
Yeah. But there's one thing I don't like about the mission match.
Okay.
Which is that you can end it whenever as soon as you get a mission card.
Yeah.
So I was thinking like maybe 6 and below would be...
You're talking about the age of the players?
Yeah.
6 and below? Okay.
Well, it does say 6+. Well, like maybe 6, then would be you can do that. Like 7 up, I feel like you have to get
multiple rounds.
all of the cards
Okay.
in the game.
All right. Yeah, it's a good review. Okay, Aidan, what about you? Out of 5 stars, how many stars did you give it and why?
I'd probably also give 4.5.
Okay.
But I do like that part where you can stop it whenever, as soon as you get a card.
A mission card. Yeah.
But the thing, so that way you can stop it if you're in a hurry. But I think parents or people playing with their kids or anyone playing, they can set rules on that to decide whether they want to stop it or have a requirement.
Yeah. Okay.
So I do like that aspect.
Okay.
And I like it because it's like a classic game of matching, except there's little added things to it.
Yeah.
And it makes it very cool.
Awesome. Well, that's a very good. So I think 4.5 stars is what you guys both said. So, well, let's talk about some of the mechanics, as our listeners are wondering what it is that you're talking about. So, what are some of the things about this game that are, I guess, how do you set it up? So you start off and it's card decks, right? It's not a.
Yeah.
No, you don't need a game board, right?
You do need a fairly flat surface area.
Yeah. Okay. But it doesn't come with a game board, right? It's just a deck of cards?
Yeah.
Okay.
You maybe need a 1 foot by 1 foot area.
Okay. And we have it set up here on our table yet. And it's about, we spaced it out a lot, but it's probably about 2 feet of our coffee table are being used.
Yeah. So you can have a really small table. And I like that it has no pieces.
Yep. So no game pieces, no dice.
Yeah, like if you're traveling a short distance to get somewhere, like to your friend's house, then you can just play this game, pack it up, throw it in the car, and then go there.
Or even put it in your pocket if you, or backpack.
Yeah, have a big enough pocket.
Jump on your bike.
Yeah, it's really.
Yeah, big enough pocket. You need a cargo pocket. Yeah.
It's very portable.
Yeah. That's
and
cool.
on a hike, if you ever want a break, you can just throw it out, play
true.
it on the floor.
Yeah. So you've got 24 character cards, right? Or I guess 24 cards.
Yeah.
And in there you have...
Not including the mission cards. You have...
yeah, not including mission cards.
Shipmate Sam.
Well, these are the mission cards you're describing, right? That you have there.
The different people.
Yeah, those are the mission cards. Yeah. Those are the things you get after you went around.
Yeah, but there's different...
Okay, go ahead.
There's different characters on cards.
That's true. Oh, I see what you're saying.
And one is Shipmate Sam, and there's Dragonfly Doug, Gunny Gus, Cosmo Cat, Tanker Tom, Luca Lion, and Fighter Falcon. There's also, I think, there's Cyber Chameleon. There's other things there.
Dragonfly, Doug, or whatever.
Exercise Monkey.
Yeah, so those are action cards. So Exercise Monkey. So describe some of the action cards. How does that work?
So with the action cards, say we have a skip. There's 2 skip cards. You pull them up, and you can skip a player.
Let's go back really quick for our listeners, because we have the benefit of having it in front of us. So once you lay out all the cards, you're going to lay them out in rows, right? 4 rows of 6.
Yeah.
And then you're basically playing, the gameplay is similar to the game Memory, right? So you're turning over cards randomly, and you're trying to find its pair, correct?
Yeah.
And then
4 by 6.
What's that?
It's a 4 by 6.
4 by 6 grid, yep. Yeah.
So you can really... I like how it's not like completely squared. Then it's either really large or really small.
Mm-hmm.
And really large, then if you have smaller hands, you have to reach all the way over. So then you can put your kids on one side on opposite sides of the table, and then with larger arms on the other side.
That's right. Yeah, totally. You can make it as big or as small as you want it to be, as long as it's a 4 by 6. Yeah.
That's why I like that.
That's good. I agree. All Okay, so explain some of the mechanics then. So as you're pulling over pairs, if you get a character card, you just keep the character, right?
Yeah.
What happens if I get one of these other types of cards?
Let's say I got a pass.
Yeah.
Everybody would pass it.
Pass what?
Pass a pair.
Okay.
To the person on their left, except for you.
Right.
So
everybody's getting a different pair.
Except
for one.
The person on your right. That's
right. Yeah, the person on your.
They're just giving.
Yeah, and
to
they're
you.
not getting anything from you. Yeah.
And then if you pick up shuffle, which we usually get towards the end of the game, well, lately we've been getting it closer to the beginning, but what you do is you pick it up and then shuffle everything that has not been turned up.
That's right.
And like you start shuffling it around and you can put it in whatever order. It can't be just random though. It has to be in like a shape or something.
You have to try to stick as much to the 4x6 grid as you started with. Yeah. Yeah, you can't just like fling it all over the table.
Yeah.
But you're right though. And so all of a sudden now if you got in your mind like, ooh, I've got this pair, I can't wait. Next person gets the shuffle, then you're back to random picking.
Yeah. And then there's steal, which kind of speaks for itself.
Right.
You take a pair.
Skip speaks for itself. Exercise speaks for itself.
No. Explain exercise because I don't think that's definitely different.
Exercise does, because they have options on a card, which include leg ups, squats, push-ups, and jumping jacks.
Is it jumping jacks? Yeah.
Different kinds of exercises that you can do. And you have to do 5 of them.
Yeah.
Bend it.
And we opened up the aperture a little bit, though, right? We were just like, hey, you pick as long as it's not.
Yeah. But the thing is, with exercise, it's everyone.
Everybody, yep.
Even the person who picked it up.
Yep.
And then also, I think that
so if you're willing to haze your other players, you're going to haze yourself. So if everybody's doing burpees, you're doing burpees too.
Yeah, so don't, make them do hard stuff.
You just want them to get their eyes off their pair.
Like, if they can't remember stuff as well without, seeing it, that'll trip them.
That's true. That's a good point. Yeah, little distraction campaign. All right, great. And so then, so you guys were talking about this rounds thing. So I think when we were mentioning about how the length of the game, explain the rounds thing. Because generally when you play memory, it's just whoever gets the most pairs wins, right?
Yeah, so a round is when you flip up everything.
Yeah. And then what happens?
Then you can get a mission card.
Yeah.
You can choose from them. And I'm going to pick Shipmate Sam for one of the mission cards.
That one's my favorite.
Shipmate Sam, once per round, which means every time each player goes and it's back to the person who started it, they can't,
No, you can use it once while you have the grid.
Yeah, once every time.
Yeah.
Once a round and all the cards
Not
are
a
down.
turn around.
Yeah. You mix everything that's unmatched. So you have to think of it strategically. You can't just be like, oh, I think now's a good time. You have to think, will I have to use this later?
Yeah. Yeah, totally.
And there are different things you can...
And so each mission card, each character has a different attribute.
Yeah, but it's all once per round.
Yeah, some will shield you from some of the action cards, right? Like you can stop someone from stealing your stuff.
You can
block a pass or something, right?
Yeah, you can also basically use some of the action cards there, but they're a mission card, and you can use them once per round.
Yeah.
So that means you actually have the chance to use it twice.
That's
one
right.
on the board, one
With
as a
your
mission card.
Yeah. Okay, go ahead, Noah. You were to say
But
something?
some of them aren't as strategic, so straightforward, like this Fighter Falcon air raid. Call in an air raid to steal any matched player from any match cards from a player.
Yeah.
which you're not really waiting for someone to get a pass, so then you can take it and then the pass happens all over again. That doesn't happen.
Yeah.
You just get it and that's it.
Right, you're just taking, There's some that are, they stand on their own, and then there's others, like Aidan said, just sort of reflect other action cards. But here's another aspect of the mission stuff, too, is that they're cumulative. So just because you use it during one round, if you win that round, then you'll have 2 mission cards that you can use for the next round.
Just because you use it doesn't mean you lose it.
Right. That's right, just like they say on the playground.
Use once per round. Literally says it on there.
All right. Okay,
You can... How it ends, if you want to just keep playing, the winner will be the person who has the most mission cards. So when you use all of the mission cards, whoever has the most wins.
No, that's a good way to measure it. Yeah, I was gonna say, and that, sort of to Noah's review, which I think is a very valid point, is if you don't want to just have it end at a single turn, there are many ways that you could maybe create something amongst the other players that everybody agrees on. Like, you could set a time limit. You could do it to everybody once all the mission cards are said. Whoever has the most mission cards at the end. However you.
Yeah, if you want to make it more competitive, you can
add more rounds, add more time. Do sudden death.
You could do like.
Yeah.
If you win before the time is up, then you keep playing.
Yeah.
And if you win after the time is up, you stop.
Yeah.
You could do that.
Yeah, you could do that. Yeah, totally. Just like we saw the Padres game, right? They went in the extra innings. You could set it up some way that if you had the same number of mission cards, you go in extra innings. Anyways, there's many ways. I think there's a lot of flexibility with this. And I think, okay, so those are the mechanics. Did I miss anything? I think we got it. 6x4 grid. Trying to find matches. You get there's some action cards that are in there. And then when you win a round, you get a mission card that you can use in later rounds.
Yeah.
Okay.
Also,
yeah.
On some extra cards, it gives you like tips and stuff.
Oh yeah, they have. Well, we could talk about. Yeah. Okay, go ahead. They have that different exercises.
I like
nutrition.
this because it's not just all about the game. It gives you little looks into other stuff. Like, you have exercises that you could do, or health stuff so that you can eat healthy.
Yeah.
Things like that.
Yeah.
There's even a card that gives you everything you need to know with the addition. It gives you a little overview of the game, plus...
Sort of a quick reference card?
Yeah.
For the rules?
Yeah.
Yeah, plus the instructions that come with it. Yeah. All right, great. Let's take a quick break and we'll be right back.
Echodyne's high-fidelity radars for maritime missions ensure expeditionary forces maintain decision advantage from shore to sea. Rapidly scale, evolve, and maneuver. Echodyne is trusted by defense organizations worldwide. Learn more at echodyne.com.
And now we're back. All right, well, Noah, what do you think then? So the box on here says it's for ages 6 up, and you mentioned that in your review. Do you think that this is a game? Do you think that age rank, sort of age recommendation is accurate? Is it a good game?
I think it could pass with maybe 4+.
Oh, you think it go lower? Okay.
Because I see how maybe not lower because of the exercise. Then maybe the exercise might be too hard or...
Yeah, you just don't do something too crazy.
Yeah.
Just standard push-ups and sit-ups.
Yeah. But also, when they're a lot younger like that, they tend to get more frustrated. So, like, if he had his eye... He or she had their eyes on a pair and then somebody picked up shuffle, then they would get really frustrated.
Yeah, well, consider me a 4-year-old then, because that really, I can see how that'd be frustrating to do. Which is it's a fun.
I know, but they sort of
aspect. No, you're right. There is kind of a short temper.
Lash out.
Yeah, less patient stuff. Okay.
But
right.
I think you could manage with lower, but it really just depends on the person. But I think
6 and up is a general good thing.
Yeah.
I bet 5 or 4 people, 4 and 5 years old, could manage, but I think it's just as a general review of it.
So maybe would it be safe to say then it's like memory, but it's a little bit more challenging because there are.
Yeah.
So if you can play, if you have a child that's good at playing memory and they're 5 years old, it might be a little bit more challenging to play this. So you might want to wait till they're 6.
Yeah.
But if they're playing memory at 4 and they're like, it's super easy for them to do,
and they can't, and it's like boring for them.
Yeah.
They could do this.
Do this, right? So I think I think that's right.
And if it doesn't work out, you can change the rules to make it more accommodating for them.
Or you could take the action cards out.
Yeah. And like, because just the little characters on there would be nice for like what younger kids.
Yeah, I think there are. Yeah,
kids that could just manage with some memory.
Mm-hmm.
They could just use these little characters.
Cute little soldiers and sailors, airmen, stuff. Yeah. Noah, what else? Any other thoughts on the age requirement?
Yeah, I do feel like there isn't really a limit once you get to the lowest, because you can be really 100-year-old. You can be 100 years old but still flip a card.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. As long as you can.
Like,
Yeah.
oh, my
As long
arm.
as you can.
Oh, Sonny, can you do this for me?
Yeah. If you can shake a finger at your kids to get off your lawn, then you can flip a card on the game board. All right. So also it says 2 to 4 players. Noah, what do you think? Is that the right number of players? 2 to 4?
I really think that there can be quite a lot.
You think it'd be more?
Yeah.
How about for 2? Is it too crazy? Is it too fast to go like mono on this thing, or is it 2-player fun?
2-player still works.
Okay.
It's just not as fun.
It's fast.
Yeah, it'd go really fast.
What's up, Aidan?
So, I think you can't. Some games you can try and play against yourself. For this, though, it's memory and stuff, and like that. If you do that, it's really just too easy when you're playing by yourself. It doesn't make it as fun.
So you need another player.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But also, you can't have too many people because there's not enough cards. Because then eventually, at least there'll be like a pair for each person.
Right.
And most there's 4 people is generally a good thing.
That's
I
the
bet you
max.
could squeeze in more people, but I think 4 is a good thing.
Yeah.
Because then each person can get a good amount of pairs. Because also may not be enough mission cards.
Yeah. Okay.
There's only like there's 7 mission cards. If you get like 6 people, there'll be only 1 left.
Well, Aidan, then what do you think then? This, one of the things that not a very good teacher. One of the things that they talk about is being a veteran for veteran business. Do you think this is a good game, like say for military kids?
Yeah, to like to kind of introduce them to it and like what they do. Like with the mission cards, it gives you, like with the air raid for Fighter Falcon, you can call an air raid to steal it. That's basically what an air raid does. You come in from the air and do some bombing and try and take some resources or try and weaken the enemy.
Yeah.
That these cards, they say what they do and then the action that you play.
Yeah.
But that kind of says what in the during all the fighting, that's kind of what you do with each of these things.
Okay. Noah, what's up? You got a thing?
So, I think it's also cool to see what they do. Like, take Shipmate Sanford. You might not have known that they'd be doing water recons, or it's also helps know what there is. Like cybercrime,
you're going to need cyber hackers to figure out what they're doing. And so, like, Air Boss, you can't just have a bunch of dudes. You have to have flying around. You have to have someone to actually coordinate them and get the recon.
Yeah. No, you guys are wicked smart. Yeah, I think that's right. So I think to Aidan's point, I think it is cool that there's representation because you can look at that thing and be like, oh, Tanker Tom, my dad was a tanker, or gunning Gus, like my mom's a gunny. So there's representation there. But I think to your point, Noah, I think for just kids in general, you get a game of memory, but you get this military spin on it. And I think that, it will sort of excites your imagination. I'm like, oh, like you said, I didn't know they had underwater recon. How cool. Yeah, what's up, Aidan?
One thing I like is that on the back of it,
Mission cards?
yeah, the back of the mission cards, it has QR codes on it, and
Oh, yeah.
it tells you at the top, like for the air raid one, it says military pathway Air Force, and it says scan. You can scan it to learn more about the Air Force.
Oh, nice.
So you can also do different things.
Yeah.
And find more about it.
So when you scan the QR code for the Marine Corps one, then your phone explodes. Because there's just too much awesomeness coming through your phone. I can't even handle it.
You were a Marine.
Yeah, a totally unbiased opinion.
Take your humble, unbiased opinion.
All right, cool. So I guess my last question is that you think that do you think the instructions are pretty easy to understand?
Yeah, we learned it pretty quickly.
Yeah, and you like the art? The art's pretty cool?
Yeah, definitely.
And the gameplay is pretty smooth, pretty easy to get in the swing of things.
I think most of it is really straightforward.
Yeah.
Because, there's two of each. That's clearly a memory game or a pairs game.
Some of it is really just straightforward.
Steal, you're just stealing. Shuffling, you're just shuffling.
Mm-hmm.
Exercise, you're doing an exercise. Skip, you're skipping someone. The real one that I think would confuse someone is pass. That's what we had trouble with because we didn't know what pass did.
Yeah, what that.
But once you know what it is and you
almost.
figure it out what it is, it's pretty. You see
really
why it's called pass.
Yeah,
It's
and
really
then you realize that
straightforward.
the person to the left of that person is the only one getting really.
To the right.
Wait, you're passing it to the left.
Yeah, so the
But
person to the right of
Right.
you.
Yeah, I guess so. Unless there's somebody else who doesn't have one, and then they're gonna get one, yay, and then that person's not gonna get anything.
Until it's
Yeah.
on the other sides of the table, then he's on the right of you, but you're on the left.
Yeah. All right, cool, guys. So any other comments or whatever before we wrap up this really the most amazing episode of World of Warcraft or World of Wargaming that we've ever done? Any other thoughts?
Wait, what'd you say?
The segment's called World of Wargaming.
Oh.
So this is the most amazing episode of World of Wargaming. So do you guys have any thoughts before we say goodbye?
No. I think we covered a lot.
All right.
Well, I just like to say that that I really think that they did a good job making it, adding the special. I really like the action cards. That's one thing that I did like.
Yeah, I think that's really cool too.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Well, thanks for your review. Really appreciate it. And get to bed. All right, thanks, folks. Bye. Scuttlebutt is a production of the Marine Corps Association. You have heard the voices or contributions from Major Dick Ruble, USMC retired, Nancy Litchman, William Truding, and our guest. Ty Frazier is the editor, sound engineer, and technical producer. The Marine Corps Association is not an agency of the U.S. government. The opinions expressed in this episode are the personal views of the participants and do not reflect the official position of the United States Marine Corps, the Department of Defense, or the Marine Corps Association.